Hey, Roderick, you're just in time. Tell me exactly what sorghum is. Do you know?
You know, I don't know that much about it.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's like a corn-like, almost wheat.
Yeah, it's a grain, right? It's a grain. It is a type of wheat, and I think that what happens is the liquid is extracted from it in some sort of way. But I got a barrel-aged sorghum that has vanilla in it. So what I did was I thought of all the desserts that I do that have molasses in it, because molasses is made from sorghum. So I sort of broke down a carrot cake into little parts, and in every single stage that I made a carrot cake, I used sorghum in some sort of way. What I'm doing is I'm making a brown butter butterscotch, but I'm going to add on some other elements to it. I braised pineapple in sorghum and bourbon and vanilla, and I took the liquid after I braised them, and I'm going to add this element to my butterscotch as well. So this butterscotch is going to have many different levels to it. So even though in theory the pastry that I do might be simple, it's actually extremely intellectual and complicated. Correct? Yes. You can hear it? Can you hear that? It's talking to me. It's saying, I'm going to be burnt in 1 minute. Butter goes through stages. When it starts getting quiet is when the solids are browning. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I'm going to add the brown sugar. I'm going to add a little cream to bring this together. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of that liquid that I braised the pineapple in. What makes butterscotch is that salty quality to butterscotch. So as this is reducing, we're going to taste it. Go ahead. Icky.
Yeah, it's not
good.
It's definitely lacking.
It's icky. It's cloying. We're gonna add a little salt. Yeah. Carrot cake for me represents spring, Easter. Lamb cake is always made from carrot cake. So for me, I'm so excited to get rid of winter that I always do carrot cake. It's always something that I'm really looking forward to. Carrot cake traditionally is, you know, a spice cake with shredded carrots, coconut, some sort of nut, and pineapple. Traditionally, it's got that going on. So I broke that down. So instead of using cream cheese frosting, I made a cheesecake. And I'm holding the layers together by caramelizing them. I made sort of like a candy bar with walnuts and sorghum. And then I made coconut sorbet.
I'm surprised that you're the first chef to use a blowtorch so far.
I am?
Yeah.
I love blowtorches. I think I'm a pyromaniac. I don't know why. And then I wanted to use that grainy element of what sorghum can actually be made out of as well. And I made quinoa and then I toasted it. So it's almost like popcorn. Then I have my micro cilantro. And a dessert is transformed.
If you hadn't used sorghum, how do you think it'd be different?
I think it would be it'd be more intense. I think molasses is more intense than sorghum. So I think that it would actually take away from the dessert. I think that I kind of like look at it as this way. Sorghum is the lady and molasses is the man. Giving the challenge to Mark Stoyer, who's going to be the chef of a new restaurant that's opening up called the Bedford, and he used to be the chef at Hot Chocolate. And part of a challenge for me as a chef is working with ingredients that I don't like. So Mark, I've chosen for him bananas, because Mark hates bananas.